Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on decimals. So far we have been dealing with whole numbers and fractions. This video looks at more special numbers called decimals. Decimals are an important part of our number system. Decimals look like whole numbers with full stops in front of them. The following are examples of decimals: 0.7, 0.53, 0.641. That's how we say decimals. We don't say 641, we don't say 53. We say the individual digits, 0.641, etc. The beauty of decimals is that they can easily be converted to fractions. So 0.7 is the same as 0.7 over 1. Now, change both numerator and denominator to whole numbers. The way we change the numerator to a whole number is we have to move the decimal point one place to the right. So we multiply by 10. We need to do the same to the denominator to keep the value the same. So 0.7 times 10 is 7. 1 times 10 is 10. So 0.7 is the same as 7 over 10. Example 2. 0.53 is 0.53 over 1. So 0.53 over 1, we need to move the decimal point 2 places to the right. Multiply the numerator by 100. Do the same with the denominator. When you work out the numerator, you get 53. The denominator is 100. So 0.53 is 53 over 100. Example 3, 0.136. That is 0.136 over 1. We need to move the decimal point 3 places to the right. That's why we multiply by 1,000. You do the same with the denominator. When you work out the top part, that gives you 136. You work out the denominator, that gives you 1,000. So it's 136 over 1,000. Now we need to simplify this fraction, so you divide numerator and denominator by 8. When you work out that division, that gives you 17. When you work out that division, that gives you 125. So 0.136 is equal to 17 over 125 in simplest form. So decimals are special numbers that can be written as fractions with denominators of 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, etc. Let's look at this example with the diagram. Write the shaded area as a decimal. Now if we count the squares very quickly, we'll see that it's 10 by 10, so there are 100 of them. The shaded part has 25 squares, so basically it's 25 out of 100. 25 out of 100. Divide the numerator and denominator by 100. So we're going back now from a fraction back to a decimal. So we have to make this 1. That has to change to 1. That's why we divide the numerator and denominator by 100. So 25 over 100 is 25 divided by 100 over 100 divided by 100. That part there means that we move the decimal point 2 places to the left. That gives us 0.25. 100 divided by 100 is 1. So 0.25 over 1 is actually 0.25. So 25 over 100 is 0.25. So this video has introduced the idea of decimals, and we've seen how we can change simple decimals to fractions, and we've had one example there where we have changed a fraction back to a simple decimal.